Good morning, everybody. It's Brett, your Thankful Carnivore, Sunday early in the morning on June the 7th with today's Thankful Carnivore Report. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble on about things related to the carnivore way of eating and other issues I find interesting. Please follow and check me out across all my social media at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, on Twitter, where the meat-eating savages continue to run wild, unabated. It's Stickman Bleeding. That's STICKMANBLEEDIN. Don't add a G. Facebook, YouTube, Thankful Carnivore. Don't forget, you can get a 30-minute carnivore coaching session from meatrx.com for under $20. That's right. You could book me for a 30-minute carnivore coaching session at meatrx.com for under $20. Check it out at MeatRx. Today, my friends, I want to talk to you all about Zero Carb Zen. This is a benefit to the carnivore way of eating that long-term carnivores have been talking about for quite a while. And I want to discuss this issue because with the combination of the virus hysteria and now we have the rioting, we see the chaos. And I get asked a lot of questions, how are you managing your stress? How is carnivore, is carnivore keeping your anxiety at bay during this COVID hysterical nonsense, etc.? Is meat really continuing to keep your symptoms at bay? And I find I'm as happy today or happier actually, than I've ever been. I'm calmer. I see more hope and promise for the future today than I ever have before in my life. And I think the absence of inflammation makes it possible. Now, I am not discounting the seriousness of what's going on. I refuse to be consumed by it. I never bought into the hysteria around the virus. And I'm not going to get into my political beliefs regarding the rioting and destruction that we see, because I would be censored by multiple platforms, because we no longer have free speech, unfortunately. So I'm not going to go there today in this format. But I am making preparations that will allow me to fully express my thoughts and opinions on different issues. But that's a side note. Sorry for the tangent. But it does bear repeating. This is a very stressful time for a lot of people. And for the folks who suffer inflammation, that have brain fog, they're the ones who appear to me to be the most afraid all the time. So terribly afraid. Want the government to protect them. Want somebody to tell, some expert, show me the way, please. And I just haven't experienced any of that. My mood has been spectacular. Anxiety has no hold on me. Now, if a loved one were to suddenly be in the hospital, I'd be anxious about that. And I'm not anxious about what else is happening. I'm angered by a lot of it, because I see the duplicity and the falseness and the deliberate misinformation being spewed, designed specifically to keep people fearful, uncertain, and doubting. FUD is a term used for that. There's a whole lot of FUD being thrown around, my friends. And I'm not smarter. I don't have some vast IQ that I'm aware of. I'm nobody special. I'm just flesh and bone like you and everybody else is. But I'm not inflamed. And I truly believe the absence of inflammation is the real source of zero carb Zen, because we're able to think and function and process our environment as we were designed to when there's no inflammation in our brain impairing the function and operations of our brain. My friends, there's no better time to take control of your health, to remove the inflammation from your diet, to remove the inflammatory toxic garbage that you've been putting into your mouth, and only consume human absorbable nutrition, which for me is meat. Every aspect of my life continues to be improved living this way. Every day is still better than the day before. And today's 692 days of just eating meat and drinking water. Now, it hasn't all been perfect. Life still happens. Bad things still occur from time to time, frustrating things. But they aren't consuming. They aren't defeating. Which, when I was mentally ill, oh Lord, every minute was like that. A moment of defeat and worry and fear and terror and uncertainty and doubting. Now I'm blessed with a cautious confidence, and I can see my flaws, and they are many, and I'm doing my best, as I understand it, to correct those issues. But I don't live in fear, and neither should you. My friends, get the inflammation out of your life. You deserve your version of zero carb Zen, because you deserve to be as healthy and happy as possible. And with that comes the ability to see, process, and better interact with your environment and your fellow man. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Eat your meat, drink your water. Keep an eye out for the next episode of Ask Danielle. And always remember, you've got something to be thankful for. We'll see you as soon as we can. Take care.